Welcome to my channel. You can sit down and take a chilled drink while we discuss the questions that investors often ask about Qubic. In today's discussion, we will be answering some of the questions that easily come to mind about Qubic. What is Qubic? Qubic is a unique Layer 1 useful proof of work (UPOW) crypto platform. Qubic utilizes a previously unseen protocol, the Quorum protocol, for real finality and the fastest smart contracts. Additionally, Qubic is capable of combining the power of oracles and smart contracts and has feeless transactions and asset transfers. It leverages computational power for AI training, making proof of work useful. How? The Qubic network is powered by 676 computers, or validators, which are top-of-the-line hardware machines running the Qubic protocol directly on bare metal for optimal performance. These computers communicate with oracles, execute smart contracts promptly, secure the blockchain, handle feeless transactions, and therefore get rewarded in Qubic based on their network performance. Computers receive support from miners, which can number in the thousands per computer, and each computer can operate as a pool to stay in the top of a ranking system. Miners perform AI training to maximize the use of mining energy. While miners themselves do not receive direct payment for their work in AI training, they are rewarded by computers, or pool operators, for their AI training tasks based on performance. What problem does Qubic solve? Qubic addresses various challenges. Firstly, all transactions on the Qubic protocol are feeless, making it highly user-friendly and appealing for widespread adoption. NFTs, tokens, dApps, etc. Additionally, Qubic stands out as one of the few protocols capable of seamlessly combining smart contracts and oracles, enhancing smart contracts by providing them with real-time and real-world data. Each transaction and smart contract execution is final, thanks to Qubic's unique Quorum protocol, which relies on more than a simple majority for every decision. Furthermore, in the realm of mining, Qubic resolves the issue of energy wastage by directing the computational power towards the training of artificial neural networks, ANNs. This strategic use of computational resources taps into the network's substantial capacity, advancing machine learning and mitigating the environmental impact associated with traditional mining practices. What is the consensus algorithm for Qubic? Qubic employs its own unique consensus algorithm, known as Quorum. Notably, Qubic does not function as a traditional blockchain, and mining is unnecessary for forming new ticks, blocks. Even if all mining activities would stop, the ticks would continue without interruption. However, the absence of mining would pose challenges in determining the best performing computers for the next epoch. To create the next tick, there is a tick leader that broadcasts a proposed new tick. The 676 computers send cryptographically signed votes that include hashes of all the internal state of the Qubic network. 2/3, 2/3, need to vote with a majority of the quorum in agreement for the tick to be accepted. If the tick leader does not publish a proposed new tick, then we would get an empty tick. In this case, the tick data is all zeros and the hash also all zeros. There still needs to be a quorum vote about the empty tick. What is the difference between POW and UPOW? Typically, POW is employed to secure the network, calculate blocks in the blockchain, and handle transactions, with miners performing these tasks. Traditional POW uses computational power solely for solving a mathematical task, resulting in considerable energy waste. However, Qubic's useful proof of work, UPOW, sets itself apart in this regard. Even if all mining were to cease, the Qubic ticks would persist, as discussed in the section, What is the consensus algorithm for Qubic? In Qubic's UPOW, miners are tasked with a different objective, and the UPOW protocol channels computational power away from a wasteful mathematical calculation. Instead, it directs this computational power toward the training of artificial neural networks, ANNs. This strategic utilization taps into the network's substantial computational capacity, advancing machine learning and effectively repurposing the energy that would otherwise be squandered in traditional POW protocols. Where to buy Qubic coins? Qubic is currently available on these exchanges: Gate.io, Mexi, BitGet, XT, Ascendex, Bitcan, SafeTrade, TradeOgre, Bitcoin, 7Cs. How can I set up recover a Qubic wallet? There are different wallets officially supported. For wallet setup, please follow the instructions. Online web wallet, check the setup video at www.qubic.org. Android wallet, browser extension, cold wallet. If you create a new seed and send your Qubic to the ID generated from this seed, the seed functions as a cold wallet. Always securely store your seed, which is essential for wallet recovery and access to your Qubic. The seed, a 55-letter private key, is crucial for creating a wallet and managing Qubic. Never share your seed and avoid losing it by making secure copies. Your ID, generated from the seed, serves as a public address for receiving Qubic and can be shared. Does Qubic have an iOS Android wallet? Yes, there are both. You can find the iOS wallet on the App Store. The Android wallet can be found on the Play Store. What is the burn mechanism for Qubic? Currently, there are two burn mechanisms. By initiating smart contracts through an initial public offering, or IPO, where the costs for shares are burned, by executing smart contracts. Later, two other mechanisms will be added, having oracles burn Qubic while providing the Qubic chain with real-world data. Where to check the current total supply of Qubic? You can check the current Qubic supply on our Block Explorer. Thank you for watching. Click the like and subscribe button to get more from us. See you soon.